Hello everyone, this will be the review of game The Chronicles of Robin Hood, the King of Thieves. That's quite a long title. And it's a match 3 game. Sadly, this isn't any better than similar games from the same developer. It's still match 3 with no real progression. It's just a line of quests. Well, you just do map after map with very annoying gimmick I'm gonna show you that really slows down the game, and there isn't really any sort of resources management or anything like it or any progression. You just do it in a linear way and then you're done. It's not like Puzzle Quest or Gems of War, it's just very generic. So I'm gonna show you the gameplay, probably just one map. Okay, options are very basic. We have sliders, tutorial on and off. Actually, I can turn it off. I don't think I need. Whatever. Let's leave it. Maybe it's gonna show another gimmick in the next map. And full screen is also not very good. It's just generally full screen, but it doesn't have resolution. You cannot resize the window or anything. That's why I'm checking the recording constantly. Seems to work correctly. So let's play. Loading times are also quite bad. I mean, it works as a very generic basic game, but there isn't really anything more to it. See, it goes there directly into the map. Right there, this is level 9, so that's linear. You have those powers you can use to break more than one, well, slot. Normally, you break the slot by just connecting like this, right? We unlock this one here. And then if you load enough points, you can use special power and break more at once. The gimmick that is annoying is that you have to break, for instance, you have to break here to get rid of this particular slot. So this will add to this 74. If I do it like this, it does absolutely nothing. We don't load the energy and we don't further the game by unlocking this slot because it's still locked. You have to make it so that, let's say, this element, this ember element will drop 2 slots down, and then it would connect here as a 3, and then it would unlock it. And you're constantly stuck in this game. Yes, you can sometimes be lucky and do like this. This is gonna unlock something, and otherwise, well, here, let's say, yes, we unlocked something, slowly progressing like this again, but sometimes you're stuck. Like here, I can't do anything at this point. Absolutely nothing. Like those 3 are stuck. I can unlock this one. This is still stuck, and you just keep going. One unlocked. Again, I can do nothing. I would have to play elsewhere, load the power, then unlock those 3. Because I can just do any move. But besides, I have no moves here. Oh, actually, I have one. Okay, I have one move. That's gonna unlock it. Yeah, I was lucky. I was lucky there. Yeah, but this is really, like, here again, I'm stuck, right? If I do this, I'm just doing empty moves and still nothing, right? I cannot do anything here at all. I cannot connect there. No, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I have some moves here, right, on the left. Now, what is even worse, some of them have to be done twice. So not only the particular slot needs to be used to unlock anything, some need to be unlocked twice. Like here, I have to do it again on this very spot. And if I don't, I am just stuck forever. By the way, let's see the options, because it's really loud for some reason. I'm gonna cut it down completely. And actually, this is not a slider. This is just a few points at a time. It's way too loud still. Okay, I'm gonna just try to beat it. Yes, I can do this. We unlocked the axe, so if I use the axe, let's say here, it's gonna just cut one slot, and we don't have to worry about this slot, but still I have others that I have to cover. And matching 3 doesn't add to the power, so we cannot use the power. Also, there is no such thing as build or upgrade. You just move on with the story once you beat a level. There is really nothing there interesting. You don't really work towards having a more powerful character or getting any units or anything like it. You just play a game like this and eventually beat it. Right, I'm stuck again. I know why I have no moves. I mean, I do have moves, but I'm not sure what happens if you have no moves. Can you even have no moves at all? I constantly feel stuck, but I'm not. Like this was an empty move again. I did nothing. That's a 4. We did. Yeah, that was my mistake. That's again an empty move that does nothing. I think the game also has the mode where you have to do it on time, and that's even worse. Right, I could do this. I'm not sure why. Just hoping that something connects. That's 2 at once, almost. Yes. We had a break. We unlocked something. Just crawling like this. I'm gonna maybe play the whole level just to show you. And then you slowly add those points here, those particular milestones, and if you do enough you'll unlock the next piece of story and then another level. Probably some of them are fixed, like for instance the spiders won't show up. Those are counting from that, so that's a certain number because we have 36 to go, so that's gonna add to this if we finish. There's no pieces like those. There are those 2, I guess. I think we could load those 2, but I'm not sure if it's gonna. Let's see if it adds to. No. If I just do 3, this does nothing. Does it add? No. Like that's the leaves. I did 3, I did 4, and it changed nothing. So I think that's fixed. It's probably fixed. Alright. So again, I'm stuck. I'm unlocking one piece here. I know it's kind of boring, but that's how the game is, really. You just try it out, and well, sometimes you can speed it up with the power, but otherwise you're just slowly progressing like this. I'm trying to load a better power here to use it and maybe speed it up. Like there is one that takes all the pieces. Oh, there is the spider. It actually showed up now for some reason. Maybe because I moved, or maybe because I'm taking too long. Hard to say. There's really no information about the game, like how you play it, how you do stuff. I think there's only a tutorial message first time, and then you just have to, well, play the level and kind of remember what was said about the new rule. Probably if you switch off tutorial, there is nothing like that. It would be nice to have some sort of wiki in game that tells you the rules all the time, because you might forget, like what you do with this spider web. Do you just connect like this? Yeah. So this is the same as the chain. It just looks different, but it's the same. Yeah, I'm gonna connect 5. Not sure what this does. Does it say? No. If I hover, it says nothing. No, it doesn't say anything. You have to remember. How does it? Yeah, it takes this one. Okay. So it's gonna cut whole line. Good. But we are stuck again here. Constantly stuck. That should be the name of the game. Match 3, the stuck. Yeah. Getting nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. You don't really grind anything. Like it's not like you. By the way, I am kind of grinding, but it's just a milestone you need. Not sure why it sometimes go up and sometimes it doesn't. Now it goes up, and now it doesn't. And let's connect gold. Nothing there. Maybe there's some rule about it. Like maybe if it drops to the bottom or something, then it goes up. But I really can't say. The game doesn't tell you, right? Yeah, again, it went up for some reason. I tried to connect 3 or 4, but I see no connection why it happens. Sometimes the numbers go up for some reason. Could be bugs as well, of course, because I don't know really if there is a bug or not. Maybe it's a design choice. I played some more games, I think from the same guy, and they were very, very similar, just different textures. So that's a bit disappointing. I would prefer it to be really more like Puzzle Quest or Gems of War or something else with more mechanics. Match 3 can be really good, but it's very rare when it's actually complex and does something interesting. Usually it's this generic, very basic game. I generally don't buy them. I don't think I ever bought them. I think I bought one game with similar mechanics on sale, but otherwise, I mean, Gems of War is free. Puzzle Quest I played a long time, not even on Steam, but it was good as well. Now this is nothing like it. And again, I'm stuck as hell. I don't know what to do really. Like at this point, let's see the timer. Like it's gonna be long. Yeah, more spiders. Yeah, we got one. Good. I'm trying to do this. Yeah, I connected on him and it still didn't count for some reason. Let's do this. Sort of loaded. Okay, this is a big one. We can clear like this. Alright. So this cleared a few. We are stuck with more. This is gonna clear one, sort of. And we need a few more. Like this is stuck as well. I can do this, drop them, make one here. Okay, I see another one. Slowly going there. Slowly, very slowly. Maybe this. No, it won't drop because it's connected. But we can do this and this and this. Alright. This does nothing. Okay, I need this one there. Maybe not there. No, I messed up. I could load an axe and use it probably. Let's do this. And that's a 4. Yes, that's enough for an axe. So we're done with that. I would now connect enough for another 2 axes probably. Because here there is no moves at all. So I can't do anything at all. I'm completely stuck here. Yeah, it's not like you can move anything. I just have to connect more. It's very slow, by the way. It's not like you can upgrade it. It's very slow always. So yes, match 4 adds something. I don't know, there's no number, so I don't know how much it adds. Adds something. I'm just cleaning. Okay, that's a 4. Not sure if 3 adds anything. Like this is gonna add something because it's better. Yeah, it's double bonus of whatever number that is. And one more. Yes, nothing. Yeah, I'm just trying. Okay, this is gonna be a 5er. Another 3, and we can cut 1. It's gonna actually probably, yes, it's gonna drop by 1, but that still does nothing. I'll probably have to, yes, I have to cut once, and we're done. So look how long it takes. It's just grindy as hell. Like really, really grindy. Very, very slow game. You just do it in a window mode or in full screen very, very slowly, and then you move one map forward, and then you do the same thing. Which is quite horrible, to be honest. Yes, I mean, if you really like those games, then maybe you can treat it as some sort of relaxing experience, but for me, I definitely need more content. Even if it's match 3 game, and there are actually good match 3 games out there, so don't think all games are like this. Definitely not. There's some games are really good, or some games have very similar mechanics. They're not exactly match 3, but they're very similar, and they also have some sort of progression system, some perks, some powers, something to work for, but not here. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. That's it. Right, cut it, and then let's see what happens. This is gonna slowly break. Of course, that's another slowdown to the game. Got those 20. Not sure again what it means. Like gold. Why gold? Because of the score or what? I think we progressed. Sort of. Again, loading. Very long. Yeah, I'm trying to load it. Yeah, it loads. Okay, now see, I have progression. You might think this is a building. The building, yes, we have lots of that, right? Let's look at this. Yes, we have lots of resources now. Not because we grinded a random map, just because we made another step in a linear progression. So I'm gonna click it. Not sure what are those. Maybe those are stages. I think those are stages. Those rectangles are probably stages, and the flags mean that you did something. But you cannot. Can you click it? No, I don't think you can click it. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, probably not. Alright, so I'm gonna click it. It upgrades something, right? And can we click anything on the map? No, nothing. It's just gonna go on with the story. Of course, the usual story about Robin Hood and his friends. And I'm just clicking through it. I don't want to show you. Yeah, chapter 1. That's probably all of them. Now I'm gonna play. What it's gonna do? Yeah, see, this is the same stuff, right? Some are chained. And we get new power. Large group, alright. So that clears large group. like this. I can really quit at this point. This is 2, right? So that's chapter 2, level 1. And now I have to do it. So again, see, that's the same problem. We have locked tiles, and of course we have to get money. That's easy. But we have locked tiles. So we have to do again like this, right? Now again, I'm stuck here at this point. I can do this, and now I'm stuck again. Like I have to somehow unlock those two, and again load lots of powers, and slowly progress. I'm not gonna do another level because this is gonna take forever. We have the same 6 powers here, just the new one was unlocked, but we have 6 powers to use. The annoying gimmick with locked tiles and the whole match 3 mechanic. So again, you make a 5er, you load a bit, you try to unlock something playing normally, like this, and then if you have to, you go for more powers, and then you slowly unlock the whole thing, and then you, well, move another level in the progression, right? Let's go to maybe, can I go to menu? Can't even go to menu, maybe I can. Yeah, I'm gonna lose progress. It will go to menu. What if I play? It's gonna again load me the level, not the map. It's completely linear, right? I cannot go to the map because there's nothing to do there. It's just gonna be again some generic default numbers here. After this level, we're gonna add, maybe we're gonna get the gold, right? So it might be this one or might be this one, I don't know. Those will go up, right? Those tiles, and then we'll be closer to unlocking another part of the story, and so it goes. So that's pretty much the whole game. There's just a few gimmicks, right? There might be a new power, there might be something here. Usually it's just, oh, it shows you the move. It's the same chains and lock tiles as we have seen before. It's nothing really interesting here. And that mechanic is overused. Like usually it happens in a specific situation, like you're fighting some ice monster and he locks some tiles with ice, and it's somehow connected with the rest of the game. Like you can counteract it somehow, or you're in an area that is, cold based, and then you have to, use some sort of gear to fight it. There are games like that. But here it's all very default and generic. It's just a typical match 3 game, and you can really get annoyed for the whole genre. You might think that's what the match 3 is, but no, it's actually a bad match 3. There is good match 3 out there as well. So guys, I'm gonna stop here. This is, guys, below standard, definitely. I definitely saw better games. Just try Gems of War and look around for any game in the genre that's not this. That's not just match 3. Some games really add at least some elements to it, and then it might be fun to play. But if it's anything like it, they're all the same. The only thing that differs is, well, the size of the of the level, how big it is, and what kinds of gimmicks there are. But the whole mechanic is usually the same. You just match 3, 4, or 5, and you use some powers. You beat a level, and then you just go in a linear way. It could be different theme. It could be, Robin Hood. It could be fishes. It could be ancient Rome or whatever, but they're all the same. Actually, I've played some games like that for free on Congregate, I'm pretty sure. So there are even free games like that, but it doesn't mean that all free games are bad, because Gems of War is also a free game and it's a good one. This is just not. So I would give it 3. I think it's below standard in terms of match 3 genre, and it's nothing else than match 3 aside from a slight part of the story in between of levels, but otherwise it's just a match 3 game. So I would give it 3 out of 10. And that was the Chronicles of Robin Hood, the King of Thieves. That's a full title. So only if you are a complete maniac of the genre and you don't mind it being very dumbed down, then might maybe on sale. But otherwise, I would steer away from this game. I would not buy it at all. Personally, I would rather play the free ones. I would rather look for some that are actually more complex and fun to play, even Puzzle Quest, even though it's old, but either one or Puzzle Quest 2, which is not that good, to be honest. It's prettier, but it's not as good. But it's still better than this. Actually, I even looked at some similar games from the genre. I was looking forward to buy them eventually, but they need to have some sort of deeper mechanic. It can't be just this, because then it's pretty much nothing. You just grind like crazy for no reason, just to beat it for the sake of beating it, but there isn't really anything to you know, to customize or to get or to grow in power, and you don't really grow in power at all. It's always the same position where you're at. You just beat the level doing the same stuff. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for the game, and I'll see you in the next review.